everybody, Z Garcia here, and today we are going to be unboxing Polynesia here from designer Pierre Sylvester. This is one gorgeous cover. It's of course the main thing that attracted me to the game, and as we see on the back, we don't have a lot of other information as far as what's going on in here, image-wise anyway. There's a map, there's some islands, there's some wooden bits. That's about it. I will say I like Ludo Nova. I like what they put out, so I'm excited for this one. Ages 14 and up, 75 minutes or so, 2 to 4 players. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Let's see what we've got in this box. All right. We are at an absolute embarrassment of riches when it comes to good artwork in games these days. And this game right here, even though it squeals like a cat when you try to remove the shrink wrap, well, it's no exception to being beautiful. There you go. Okay, what have we got in here? We've got a tightly packed bag of goodies, wooden goodies. Some quite bright colors there of little ships. Cubes. We've got, what is that? Tiny little arrows, like, or maybe fish. Really tiny ones. And these are shells. Okay. And then meeples in the same colors as these boats. I assume these are player colors. They are unusual. Player colors. Very attractive. Very eye-catching. Alright, we'll put them aside. There's some baggies in there for all your bits, which I like that. You can sort them by player colors. A tiny little bag, and then a small deck of cards. Okay, so more of these. There we go. Now, below that, we've got ourselves several rule books, it looks like, in English, in, what is that? Spanish? Yes. There we go. So 2 rule books. And then down here, I'm assuming these just fell out of their frames. Yeah, things just sort of punched themselves out of there. We've got these boards, which are very nice. Cardboard thickness is okay. It's a little thin, okay? But very pretty. It does have a bit of a linen finish on it, so that's good. Should hold up, no problem. What else have we got? Ooh. Alright. Got these, which are player aids. There we go. In Spanish and English. We've got some other components over here. These punch out fine. Yeah, they're a little thin. They are a little thin. You can tell that just by sort of holding this. The leftover punch board here is quite flimsy. All right, and then below that, we've got, ooh, that's just printed on the back, on the bottom. That's very nice. We've got a board, what seems to be quite a large board, with, interestingly enough, cut corners. They are rounded corners in this game. Let's take a look at that. I haven't really seen a whole lot of games that do rounded corners on the board, but I gotta tell you, that's lovely. Alright, so this is a 2-sided board. We've got that side, shows you an island over here, and then a whole bunch of, it's a volcano basically down here, and then a whole bunch of little islands all over. I like the look of this a lot. It feels nice. It looks vibrant and beautiful. And then on the back, what I assume is a setup for a different player count. Alright, there we go. That's all there is to it. Let's take a quick look at the rule book here. I am curious to see what is happening in this. So let's bring that back out and let me take a quick look. Alright, so we've got tribe members, the boats, shells, and fish. We've got tide cards. Oh, we haven't looked at our tide cards yet. We got to see those. Let's take a peek. Now, I know Pierre Sylvester, from the few games of his I've played, tends to be a minimalist when it comes to designing. So I wonder how, quote-unquote, small this game really is. Like, how efficient, you know? These feel strange, these cards. They are plastic finished. They feel kind of weird. They are extremely smooth, though they are not plastic cards. I think they just have kind of a plastic coating on them. Yeah, they feel a little strange. They might take a little getting used to. In any case, there are 1s, 2s, and 3s in here, but they don't really have any artwork. It's just writing on them. For example, this one says each player gains as many points as the result of multiplying the number of masks they have obtained by the number of archipelagos where their tribe is present on one of its islands. Good night. Couldn't they just give me that with symbols? Maybe not, but oof. This is in Spanish. I guess it's the same thing twice. Once in English, once in Spanish, right? Yeah. So it's actually fewer cards than that. It's just half of the cards where you're going to be using. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, the sides, like I said, a side for 4, a side for 2 or 3. And we are going to be taking actions exploring, which is building routes, it looks like, or exploring existing routes, traveling, and that's that. Populating over here. We are spreading throughout these islands, using the boats, using the little people. Alright. Seems like a straightforward enough game. It does say 2 players over here. Seems like a tiny little change. No biggie. Lots of explanations for those tide cards. And that's it. Again, I suspect this is a fairly small game that just looks big. So, I'm going to find out. Stay tuned for more on Polynesia here. It's definitely, there's no denying, it's a beautiful game with very lovely graphic design. So, come on back for this one, folks, as well as lots of other games. Have fun exploring out there, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.